The human versus people, or people versus human. These people are space jockeys. They are background players in life. They are of no assistance to the humans. These people try to attach themselves to the humans that have drive to take care of the earth. So they try to these people or space jockeys, they try to ride the coattail of humans. Why would I call them a space jockey? Space meaning the extent or area of something, or a period of time, or extension of time. That's space. And then jockey, the verb of jockey, meaning to trick, outwit, and to gain advantage. Now, the secondary meaning of the word jockey is a horse trader, and it has a reputation of riding horses in a race. All that's significant to calling these people space jockeys and to talk about the people versus the human. So when people pursue you, when people pursue a human, they come to attach themselves to your mission to preserve love and humanity. That's what they come for. You human, you will complete your mission, but will you complete your mission with ease? Or are you going to have dead weight of the space jockey? So are you going to have the difficulty of dragging this person or this people with you? This people is a background player. They truly don't have the capacity to help themselves. Therefore, they cannot help you or anyone else unless that person is another background player or another space jockey. So you'll see these space jockeys. In another one of my videos, I call them chaos addicts. You'll see these space jockeys get together, these people, and it just seems like the time is just going by. Whenever you talk to them or see them, it's another year, another day, another month, another year, and the same activities. You don't see them elevating in their lives. They do not do the work to become a better version of themselves. They roam the earth, attaching themselves to humans who have light. They mock the light workers or attach themselves to people who are working to take care of the earth. Don't correct these people. The humans, don't worry about correcting these people who are not working to take care of the earth. Don't correct these people. You're making your journey harder, human. You're making your journey harder when you volunteer your time. You're literally wasting their time. You're not wasting your time because you're conducting a case study. You're a human being conducting a case study on people when you stop doing your work as a light worker to take care of the earth and the humans that are doing the same collectively. You're making yourself a sacrifice and you're wasting their time. And that is not going unnoticed in the spirit realm. You're sacrificing yourself, just so you know. And this is why it's often said that obedience is better than sacrifice. But sacrifice has its place, right? But you're literally wasting those people's time. You don't have to do that. You don't have to take on the case study. Those people make a lot of choices all the time. They're always like rapid fire. I can do this. I can do that. What do you think I should do this? You can do that. You can do this. You can do that. Should I do this? They're over inundating themselves with choices. And for the light worker and the human, you're just looking like the choice is real simple. Where's the love in your decision? Where's the greatest amount of love that can be put forward as in terms of effort here? So that's what you're supposed to do. But people can't see that. The human can. So they don't graduate. They don't level up. They don't walk it like they talk it. They're chaos addicts. And I'm gonna put the video up for the chaos addicts. I'm gonna put that link in there. It's a video that I did a while ago. And they talk hard. These people, they talk hard because they're emotionally weak, and that's significant to know. So, what are other characteristics about these people? What are other characteristics? Um, they don't seek the highest good of themselves and others. They don't seek the highest good of others. They they are not their happiness is only based on circumstances. It's circumstantial joy, and it's typically centered around material things. Okay, um, they're not content with unity between people. If you notice their conversation, it's conflict oriented. They're always talking about who shot John, who don't get along with who, getting in other people's business. They came out of their own business for nothing. Um, so that they're peace breakers. Um, they're very fast to speak and they're very fast to anger. They're always talking about I wish I would tell and I would this and always want to be the rah rah, the rah rah, the rah rah. Oh, that's crazy. Oh man, I wish something. Why? Where's your patience? Okay, person, where's your patience? Um, they're not merciful, they're not sweet, and they're not tender. Now, no, that some of these people can put on these acts with these things, but they can't maintain it, and it'll be very short lived. They're running out of time. They're running out of time, so it's very short lived, and you typically catch on to this, especially if you're a light worker. If you're a human light worker working for the greater good of the earth, you'll notice it unless you're conducting a case study. You're going to just sit back and say, well, I'm just going to see how much further this one's going to go. I'm just going to see how much they're going to do. I'm going to see if they're going to break all the spiritual seals. And this is why I say you're not helping them by conducting this case study, because they're breaking spiritual seals every time they make a violation against God and against you as a human and a light worker. So this is why I say cut ties with these people. Cut loving ties with these people. You can press in the love, but don't stay there. Love from a distance. Another way you can tell these persons, from humans, they're not generous and open-hearted. Anytime that they're showing some type of generosity, um, they got to tell everybody, look what I did. Look what I did. Look what I did. Oh, this person didn't have no food. Oh, this person had a place to stay. Oh, this person needed a ride. And this person needed this. They not going to let the success speak for them. They're not going to let the other person brag on them. They're going to brag on themselves. They're going to beat everybody to the punch and tell everybody, run down a list of what they did. The other thing is they're not dependable. They're not loyal. And they're not someone that can be fully trusted. And that's something that you judge on your own litmus of what's dependable, what's loyal, and what's, what you consider to be trustworthy, because that's going to vary by the person. We're just as unique as our fingertips. But there's some fundamental loving principles that fall up under that, where these people are showing you they're not faithful because they're just space jockeys. They're just working in the background of life. And their purpose is not to make the collective body better and to elevate and graduate in their lives. They're just taking up space. If you think about the TV shows or movies that you watch, no disrespect to these people that do these things, because I've been a background player in a TV show on more than one occasion. So here's the thing. They're just there to fill in the space. They're just there so the canvas is completely painted for that picture, for the scene, right? So their value is just to be in the background. It's when they start trying to come out of that background and interact with the main character. You do that on set, you know what they're going to do? Get your ass off set. Okay. The other way that you can tell these people is, they're not humble. They're typically not calm. And they can be very threatening, and their demeanor and the way they talk may actually, be physically violent or whatever. And they just lack self-control. They just don't behave well. So be leery, especially going forward, dealing with these people. Remember, you're a human. Act civilized, act accordingly, and bear the fruits of the Holy Spirit. And I don't even want to say, yeah, the fruits of the divine spirit. Let's say it like that. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Rock that. I'm going to throw some God's energy around that. Okay. People versus humans. People versus human. Okay. What do we get? Yemaya. Awakening. Yemaya is the mother of all mothers. The mothers of all mothers. It's a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. All right. What's the energy to help our humans on this journey dealing with people? The goddess of awakening, Yoruba, Nigeria, high priestess, element water. Goddess Yemaya controls the ocean and the amniotic fluid that nurtures us before we know ourselves. It's in mama's womb. The healing, loving energy of this Yoruba Mother Orisha deity never leaves you. Wake up. Awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yemaya swallows tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently, human. This is Goddess rising or God rising. You are awakening. Once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. I am receiving, radiating love. This is why I said, if you're doing that kind of stuff, the universe doesn't take issue with you doing it. Just remember, you're delaying your progress when you stop and deal with these humans, deal with these people. When you're on your human journey. All right, let's do some soul truth about these humans. These humans are loving. These humans are, working with that mother energy, that love and nurturing energy. And that's why they're able to do these case studies with these people. People versus humans. Let's talk about the humans. People versus humans. Let's talk about the humans. That's it. What excuses am I making right now? So you heard this. And then you start feeling some kind of way because that connection with that person, right? Dig into the greater purpose and how that connection is benefiting the whole earth as a collective. How that's benefiting and bringing more love and divine um, love into everything. It's love falling on deaf ears. Okay, no more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. It is important enough, today's action. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. So, remember we said those people, they always make their indecisive. Bunch of choices, one choice, one choice, one choice. They're not letting their heart lead the way. They're letting other variables lead the way because they're misguided. They're misguided because they're not connected to doing what's best for the earth and the collective and bearing those divine fruits. So, mindful message. Mindful message for our humans. Mindful message for our humans. Dance it out. Okay. Dance it out. I can move emotions through my body by dancing. Whenever I start feeling built up energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to look a certain way, simply move and feel the stress or heaviness begin to ease out my body. So you have to dance it off. Get away from all that energy and just go dance it off. Get away from that energy and dance it off. Get away from that heavy background space jockey energy and just dance it off. Just dance it. What did George Clinton say? I'm going to dance my way into a new position. Is that what he said? Here's my chance to dance my way out of my constriction. Is he saying out of my constriction? If you know the song, I had to mess up more lyrics. I was 40 years old before I knew the lyrics songs. I had been singing my whole life and was like, that's what they was saying. That makes more sense than what I was saying. So if you know the words, you said dance your way out of that situation. Just dance until you feel lifted. Until you feel lifted. Dance until you feel lifted. Yeah, that's one way to shake it off. Literally shake it off. I love it. Yeah, keep your heart light as a feather. I'm saying, yeah, like you heard what I heard. Keep your heart as light as a feather. Because you're never alone. You got so much spiritual support in you and around you. All you gotta do is tap into it and, not be distracted with these people. And you know these people. If you watch the news, which I hope you break that habit, you know what people I'm talking about. Those people are talking about those people. So, know that you're never alone. My bond with God and the angels, and I'm going to add ancestors, is a flame that illuminates my heart regardless of the darkness around me. The bond is the foundation of my inner strength. It allows me to go on, having faith that all things will fall into divine order for my greatest benefit. I ask the universe for guidance, knowing I will always receive its help and protection. Today, the sun will rise and shine. For me, I am never alone. And this is why you're able to take on these projects with these people. You really can do it, but you really don't have to do it. God gonna take care of all that. God is gonna take care of all of that. Leave them people alone. In 2024, mind your business. Mind your business. I promise you. If you spend your time wisely, minding your business, you won't have time to be in other people's business. And while you're minding your business, you're going to link up with your tribe and with other humans that are doing the work to help preserve the our temples as well as our earth. And it's going to feel a whole lot better. I wish you well on your journey and thank you for listening. I love you.